Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery, back from Arizona and too tired to go downstairs to the studio. So this one's in the dining room, and I hope you had a good day of recovery. It was a good day for Ryan Gilbert and I to kind of catch up on some work and think about what had taken place. So this week, we're going to start drilling down. We're going to start talking about some of the problems K-State's facing and why, and are they easily resolved? And there's going to be a theme to a lot of this. You'll pick up on it as we go. But let's start with a follow up on yesterday's topic of Avery Johnson. Is he broken? Well, and a lot of the comments were exactly right. His play may not be good, but how much of it is really all his fault? And how much is the circumstances in which he finds himself, such as his offensive line? First, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're not, it really does help us. Leave those comments. You guys have been great. Lots of comments. I don't blame you. And also, our daily deliveries are sponsored by coldest.com. Incredible thermal mugs. Go get you one for tailgates or whatever. They're fantastic. I'm addicted. The offensive line at Kansas State is not addicted to blocking. This is one of the worst offensive lines I've seen at K-State in a very long time. Now, we'll be doing an edition of The Insiders on Monday night. We haven't booked our guest, but I think we're going to get an ex-player to go along with Brian Bigby Hanley, the former K-State offensive lineman. And this will be a big topic. This offensive line is dreadful. Now, I don't think all the parts are dreadful. Some of them are not playing well, and I'm not going to call anyone out right here, but I think Big B might do that on that Monday live show. But the sum of the parts is actually worse than the parts. Some of the parts aren't playing very well. I think Sam Hecht has regressed. I thought he was going to have a big season, and I don't know that he has played that well, but maybe this constant shifting of his guards too. And keep in mind that George Fitzpatrick still hasn't played after that health incident, and they could really use him back if he does come back. That becomes a question. John Pastore's been pretty good at left tackle. He's kind of been my one constant that I've enjoyed watching. But they're continuing to shuffle the deck and try to search for the right guys. And I don't think there's any rhythm on that offensive line. I always say that it's not just about blocking the guy in front of you. It's kind of like dancing with those other guys. You have to be in sync. This offensive line ain't in sync, if you haven't noticed. And I'm kind of to the point now, if you're a veteran and you're not playing well, this team's 1-3 and stinking, and the offensive line run blocking is atrocious. Take a seat, man. You're backup now. It's great to have a veteran backup. There was a point in the third quarter, I think it was, that they started rolling out a lot of young guys, and there was a number of freshmen and sophomores on that offensive line, including some guys that haven't played very much. And what I thought was interesting, at least to my eye, I thought they played pretty well, and then that combination wasn't used again. This seems to be a trend with this coaching staff. They're so dedicated to constantly rotating players to keep everyone fresh, nobody's getting in the groove. Play your best players, and when they need a break, put someone else in. But focus on putting the best players on the field as often as you can, and if they need to come out, so be it. But offensive linemen are typically used to playing most of the game. Well, someone will come out once in a while, but if you've been following along at K-State, Connor Riley quite often had 5 dudes, and those 5 dudes learned how to play with each other, not just their own jobs. This line has to get better, or this offense doesn't have a chance. Avery Johnson doesn't have much time to operate, but more importantly, there's no run game to support anything Avery needs to do in the passing game or with his own running. There's so many things to fix. And as I mentioned, we will be digging into a lot of that. But tomorrow, I've got a very interesting topic coming out of one thing that Chris Kleiman said in the postgame interview, the press conference, and some of you caught it. And I thought it was both enlightening and alarming.